Well, what do you know? A miracle has happened. I recently had an uplifting experience in a movie theater, and I still watch it to this day. It was June 18th, the day I got to see Lightyear, an amazing movie, by the way. Check it out, guys. I got dressed, brushed my teeth, put on my moisturizer, and packed my wallet. My mom got the car out to drive in, so I hopped in. We drove to Calliope to pick up some friends of ours. I won't mention either of their names for obvious reasons. And then we arrived to the Gladstone Cinemas. I was so excited to see the movie. Once we got to the counter, I ordered a large popcorn, a large raspberry Fanta, and some Maltesers. I don't know that word. Please comment what Maltesers is. We all grabbed our tickets and got in the cinema room. The film would scream. I already got so excited to watch it. I even brung my Woody Plus with me to watch the movie with. And so did the countdown. I was looking forward to trailers of future animated movies that I might like, but apparently there weren't. Instead, it showed the most mind-blowing and epic moment I've seen in my life. And Rohan came up and said, this trailer was made to make up for those trailers Adam Kennington made in the past. It even features references to a very familiar anime that somebody likes, combined with a Pixar movie he likes. I was confused and surprised by her. I had the feeling this would be a happier TXX trailer. So the TXX logo in a dark background until Tex and Zurg walked in. So good to be back together, eh, Mr. Z? Tex asked. Yes it is, said Zurg. The two criminals looked around, thinking of what they should do now. Just then, Woody's voice was heard off screen. Hey, Robo Boy! Zurg and Tex turned around and looked off screen, and Tex became visibly shocked. What Tex and Zurg were seeing right now were Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Bo Peep, and Jessie. They were alive! But how? The four toys glared at the two villains. Not to mention Bo was in her 2019 look. We are back, Tex and Zurg, this time stronger and powerful than ever. And there is no way you will ever destroy us, Buzz declared. Lightyear? Seraph? How are you all alive? Zurg asked in shock. Oh, we were cleaned and fixed by a man that knows how to fix toys, Woody answered. Did Woody just indirectly mention the cleaner from Toy Story 2? Because what he stated sounded very familiar. Woody then continued his speech. We all have become 10 times more powerful than the both of you, and there will be no more running away nor hiding. How you gonna stop me, floppy boy? You're just a cartoony and weak ragdoll who ain't strong enough to be exposed. Tex mocked before laughing in amusement. Zurg chuckled with the Mario-like robot, amused by that joke. Oh yeah? Well, check this out, Bo said. She held up a wand colored in blue and pink. The other three toys held up different wands along with hers, yellow and brown for Woody, green and purple for Buzz, and red and yellow for Jessie. Tex and Zurg became confused by what the gang were doing, for exchanging confused glances. It's time to kick some metallic butts, Jessie shouted with a wide grin on her face. The wands began shining before all the toys pointed them to their heads, and they were obscured by a shining white light. Zurg and Tex blocked their faces with their hands due to the bright light shining on them. The shining light continued for 15 seconds till, oh boy, this got good. Woody, Buzz, Bo, and Jessie had turned into Sailor Scouts, which was a Sailor Moon reference, and an anime-esque style in 2D rather than the CGI models. My mom tapped me on the shoulder with a smile on her face. Yes! Yes! I said quietly, getting overjoyed. I had to lower my voice in case I might get kicked out of the theater for raising my voice. Four toys looked at the two villains, grimacing at them. Together we are Sailor West, Sailor Gamma, Sailor Field, and Sailor Cattle, Woody remarked. Bo Peep joined in the speech. So in the name of them all, we'll punish you, the four toys said in unison. Attack! Buzz shouted. The four toys then grinned with encouragement before sprinting towards Texans Earth, before the two villains charged towards them too. Entire scene, similar to the training fight scene from Spider-Man 2. Jessie performed a high jump into the air before she descended from the ground and drop-kicked Tex in the stomach. That's for burning me alive in a combined box, Jessie berated. Buzz grabbed up a red laser blade, similar to the lightsaber in the Star Wars franchise, and swung it towards Zurg. Zurg used his iron blaster to vaporize Buzz with it, only for him to deflect the opponents away with his laser blade. Buzz threw his laser blade towards the purple robot, or whatever species he is, purple robot, and only to evade it, and the blade flew back to Buzz like a boomerang. Bo Peep performed a super jump similar to Jessie, holding a golden rod similar to her blue croc with a red spear to attack Tex. Tex flew into the air, holding a hammer to smash her with, only for Bo to charge up the wand and blast him with it. As he then landed safely to the ground, Woody began to shoot medium-sized fireballs out of his hands toward Zurg with. But the latter began evading them every single time the former threw one. Zurg aimed his iron blaster at Woody and shot 3 pellets at once. Woody performed the Matrix, and the scene turned into slow motion as the scene rotated in different angles. The scene then turned back to its normal speed once the iron pellets flew off screen. Woody then bent back upwards only to see that Zurg disappeared, darting his eyes around, wondering where the purple cyborg went, until a familiar claw hand punched him in the face. Woody fell to the floor, grunting in pain. Zurg then pointed his blaster towards the cowboy doll and turned it up to 11. Goodbye, cowboy. This is the end of you and your friends. I'm gonna start up. As Zurg was about to vaporize Woody, he got his upper eye sliced off by Buzz's blade. Come on, Woody, let's finish off the evil droid to end his reign of terror, Buzz ordered. Woody nodded, and he and Buzz ran off to help find their girlfriends. Bo was shooting the power of her wand at Tex to stun him, but he continuously dodged every attack he pulled. I'm too strong, little lady. Mr. T is too fast. Woody and Buzz dropped down in front of Tex, facing him to distract him. You will not believe what happened to Zurg, sexy Texy. Woody mocked. What? What happened to my buddy the Z-Man? Asked Tex. We destroyed him. Once and for all, Buzz revealed, grinning. Cattle Thunder! Jessie sounded off screen before electrocuting Tex with her thunder powers. Tex just started screaming like a madman. I was already chuckling by the way he was screaming. He sounded like Homer Simpson letting out that scream. Jessie stopped electrocuting him until Buzz punched him in the face very hard, causing his head to rotate 360 degrees before he put it back in place. Ow! Why did you do that to the sexiest robot alive? Tex asked, whimpering in pain. Okay, I got a few things to say. Why do you think you're sexy? You're not sexy. You're just a robotic pirate. You have murdered lots of innocent people because of one phobia people have. You don't respect people. You killed thousands of civilians, and most of all, it's time to die. Woody put his hands together to build up a large fireball until he pointed it towards Tex like a flamethrower. Off Wiedersehen, sexy Texy! Woody exclaimed while Buzz, Jessie, and Bo sealed their eyes. Tex screamed once again as Woody's fire power was scorching him alive. Tex continued screaming like a banshee until there was an explosion. The scream cut to black once the explosion was seen. After 5 seconds, it faded to the THX logo, but the deep note was mixed with audience cheering. I was amazed seeing this part of the trailer. The toys from Toy Story just saved the world from the evil robot. Just then, Woody, Bo Peep, Jessie, and Buzz walked in from 2 sides each. Howdy, partners! We did it! Woody said proudly. Our mission is accomplished. We have defeated the insane THX robot who killed people around the world, Buzz remarked. And the best part? The curse has been broken. All of the victims the robot killed are back to life, from the man he killed in the tunnel to the people in that movie theater. Bo, if you are one of the lucky people who saw this trailer, including the person who acknowledged those trailers where Mr. T killed dozens of innocent, then this is your lucky day, Jessie added, winking with a smile. Well, so long, Woody said before calling out, We did it, guys! The 4 toys then cheered and danced as the scene panned up to a black sign and the caption appeared on screen saying, See you on the other side. My mom tapped me on the shoulder again, smiling at me. I was so lucky to see a trailer that doubled with a movie I was eager to see. Anyway, I watched Lightyear and the movie was awesome, but I wouldn't spoil anything for obvious reasons. When we were walking out of the cinema room, one of the staff members of Gladstone Cinemas walked up to me and handed me a DVD. It was the trailer that played before the movie. He told me that I was the person who told THX about the stories about those horror-themed trailers. This Jade just got better, if I could say so myself. I got home from the cinema and watched the DVD on my Xbox One. I was a lucky bugger, wasn't I? If you were one of those people who saw this trailer, you're lucky. If you didn't see it yet, go check it out if you see Lightyear. It's epic, and it will blow you away.